Love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm tanked up and I'm danked up and I'm hella faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm tanked up and I'm danked up and I'm hella faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a motherfucking meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that ass so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm tanked up and I'm danked up and I'm hella faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm tanked up and I'm danked up and I'm hella faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it, you.
I'm really on fire tonight. Can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now. Ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking way too loud. And if you don't like the sound, you could just tune it out. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Telling you that I might never go to sleep, stay up all night, doing just what I like. No more hoping, no, I'm right like this. I don't lie like this. I'm on fire like this. This, yeah. Him and her and then I'm over there. They looking over here, they giving me a stare like I could. Like I could. No, no. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Floating on my wave, but don't care what you say, cause really either way, I'ma do it like that. I'ma do it. I'ma do it like that. I'ma do it. I'ma do it like that. 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 I'ma do it like that.
Yeah, look how they looking at me. I think they influenced by me. They say they not fucking with me, alright. Wish how they looking at me. She want me to slide for the fling. She want me to show her some things. But right now I'm focused on me doing me. Gotta watch step on the tightrope. I never fall off this light work. Know it's people trying to see me down real bad. Same ones trying to meet me where I'm at now. Same ones trying to figure how I got here. I been serving my pop, bitch, shipping my sauce, been writing these songs since 40 and key drop. Tell me when to go, how you think I'm finna stop? I be protecting my inner child. You could keep all of that dissonance. They be hating on me cause they see I'm gifted. It's all for the soul, your shit 3D printed. I been doing me like I got a blank check. I been decking shade for the love and respect. Wanna touch stage, cross seas on me, no drama, more flights next year's looking lit. Laid up in somebody's grass, I'm burning the gas to my last breath. Life is so fragile, enjoying the roses so high you can't see me, I'm seated. She wanna breed me, I'm trying to do Fiji, I live on the island alone. I'm trying to be one with my aura before I allow your soul.
I don't care what you say, 'cause really either way, I'ma do it like that. 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 Yeah, I'ma do it like that. I'ma do it like that. I'ma do it like that.
Yeah, I think she want more than a flame. Want me to give her that moonlight. Everything not what it seems. Real one from the jump start. Gotta watch step on a tightrope. I never fall off this light work. Lord knows it's God's work.
I keep finding myself in these dark rooms and I don't know how to get out now that I'm not with you. No.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Girl, I love you through and through. I put you through hula hoops. Arguments about who and who. I'm focused on me and you. I know when the love is real, but also when the love is gone. Hit me out on how you feel. Tell me now what's going on.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another ball, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Baby, you're my biggest problem. Even when the Silverado not starting and it's early in the morning, baby, it's still better than you. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless. Why'd you have to leave me heartless? Heartless.
Again and again, yeah, again and again. Another boy, another night, another friend of a friend. Again and again, yeah, again and again. I can't even see the bottom line.
Hey, they act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with an update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you went the front gate. They act like they ain't know. Hold up. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit them with the one take. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Yes, sir. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Killer flow and hit them with the one take. Please tell me what's to them boys. I know they ain't talking about me. Hold up. All up in a nigga DMs for the feature. I know they ain't talking about free. Shorty no lie, no leap. don't lose no sleep, you don't hop in this Jeep. What you gon' sow, you gon' reap. Bet I'm gon' kill what I eat by the end of this beat. Put a little honey in my tea, put a little pep in your step. I bet on my soul we feast. Bet you don't go, I bet you don't know these freaks. Got it hitting that note on key. Put it on baby, on mammy, on God, on me. Fuck nigga, you not no G. I be in the spot low key. I been at the crib, probably wonder how I got your key. They act like they ain't know it. Guess I gotta hit 'em with an update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know it. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Kill a flow and hit 'em with the one take. Act like they ain't know it. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know it. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Kill a flow and hit 'em with the one take. Please tell me what's to these lanes, they must be out of their mind. Must be. All up in a nigga face tryna hit a blunt, I know he ain't talking about mine. Putting that work on my grind, putting that purp in my lung, I'm putting that work on her spine. Put a little drink on my tab, long as she working that back, I ain't hurting, I'm fine. I bet I go earn it right back. Nigga just hit up my jack, got him working my line, I stay in my lane. I ain't even tripping off yours, I'm too damn worried about mine. You not on no ride, nigga ain't having no motion, we so damn tired of your lies. I ain't one of your guys, niggas can't fit in my shoes, little buddy, them not of your size. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit 'em with an update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Kill a flow and hit 'em with the one take. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. Act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit 'em with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fake. Kill a flow and hit 'em with the one take.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing on this Wednesday? I guess I'm gonna call Wednesdays when I go live. Maybe brunch with Big Dog. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is about brunch time. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all can go and get y'all mimosas and Bloody Marys. You know what I'm saying? Go and get your little omelets and French toast or whatever the case may be on a good Wednesday where y'all sitting down, y'all can listen to a real G speak, you know what I'm saying, about some real things, you know it is. Anywho, welcome back. It's your boy Big Dog Barking, your relationship wealth coach, where we invest in love and success over here. I know y'all gonna have to get used to me saying that right there because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all these bickering back and forth about who's to blame for this, that, and the third. I want to see people happy in some shape, form, or fashion. I want to see the people are happy. But anyway, as y'all enter the building, please hit the like button. Likes are free. As you watch the show, please hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all telling somebody to tell somebody. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. I have a goal of 1,200 I'm trying to reach by April. So every subscription will be appreciated. And as y'all can see below the live, I do have the scrolling. You know what I'm saying? I have a goal of $60. And like I said, I don't like begging. I don't like asking for it. But I'm trying to improve my production. I got some things in the works, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking to a few people here and there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to improve the production value, trying to get some things popping off and everything. But as usual, it's not mandatory. The show will not stop if I don't reach my goal. It's just a goal I'm trying to set for myself on a day-to-day basis when I do go do a live stream. So it is what it is. It's not mandatory. It's just out there for those that feeling generous. And I will appreciate any donations I get today. So, before I get into the main topic today, I just saw someone come across my IG about TikTok. About TikTok. And according to what I saw, and a lot of y'all gonna hate this, it's roughly 170 million people that use TikTok in the United States. And it's about to come to an end. Yes, the United States government is planning to ban TikTok if the Chinese-based company, don't divest and get rid, and let TikTok be away from them. Now, I don't know how a lot of people feel about that right there, but it's gonna be a lot of sad souls when this happens because a lot of women and a lot of men do go to TikTok for a lot of different things. I know I watch TikTok. I love watching the people that do all the little crazy eating and all that right there. It be some ridiculous people eating food on TikTok, and I'd be like, bro, I can what is just the mukbangs or these challenges and all that right there? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but that's what I like to look at. That and video games and 80s cartoons like Transformers and G.I. Joe. You know what I'm saying? I look at all that type of stuff. Music, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I look at on TikTok. I do a little TikToks here and there, you know what I'm saying? I talk a little shit. I'm trying to bag up. I'm trying not to use all my cuss words like I used to. But I do be on TikTok dropping videos and all that right there. And I guess I'm just trying to do some things. That's all that is. But yeah, if the Chinese company that created TikTok don't do something about that, the United States will ban TikTok from your phone from the store. So we'll see how that go. What else I want to talk about before I get into the main topic? That's about it. I ain't got nothing else special. Unless we want to talk about football and sports and football, free agency done started. You know what I'm saying? That about it. I don't know. You want to talk about Russell Wilson going to Pittsburgh? You want to talk about Derrick Henry going to Baltimore? Saquon going to Philadelphia. I mean, it's just so many different things. But I know my audience, even though it's majority of me and audience, the majority of y'all men don't even watch football unless y'all got money on the line. So the conversation about football really wouldn't matter to y'all guys because y'all don't watch it unless y'all bet money. I'm just being honest. So anyway, we're gonna go into the topic because I don't have nothing else to talk about. And today's topic is talking about toxic relationships and how to get out of them. Because a lot of us are in toxic relationships, whether they be friendships, whether they be personal, whether they be business, romantic, whatever the case may be. A lot of us are in toxic relationships, and it's crazy. I myself I call myself toxic because of the things I have done in the past 30. Well, I ain't even gonna say since I was born, but in the past 30 years, I've been known to be toxic. I don't hide it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always an open book. And I tell anybody, it's like, man, I done did some bad things to people, whether they deserved it or not. I never was apologetic about things I've done. I might have felt I might have felt something later on down the line that like I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have did that. But overall, I never really just felt bad about some of the things I said or some of the things I did. It was what it was. I stood on what I stood on at that point in time. And if you ain't like it, I didn't give a damn. It was what it was. If you ain't like what I did at a certain point in time, I didn't give a damn. It was what it was. And most of my toxicity came from romantic relationships. I never been afraid to tell anybody some of the things I have done with females in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been toxic. I've been a womanizer. I was a cheater. I was emotionally manipulative. I wasn't physically abusive. I wasn't that, but the threat of that was always in play because I was off my rocker at one point in time. I was a little loose in the head, you know what I'm saying? My mom always used to say I need to go get a check because I was doing some crazy things. I was saying some crazy things. And most of my toxicity came to women. I knew a lot growing up with my great grandmama and my mom. They used to tell me all types of things, and I would use that to my advantage and take just really manipulating and mentally, emotionally abusing females. You know what I'm saying? I got hurt along the way. I ain't gonna sit there and say everything was in my favor. I did get hurt, heartbroken, and all that right there. But the majority of the time, I was with the shit. The majority of the time, I was with the shit. From the ages of 14 up until now, I was with the shit. And it's a lot of females that, you know, over time told me I did them wrong and they did that and the third because of the effect of our relationship, us breaking up or be saying certain things and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I be sitting there like, you can't blame me for a lot of the things you going through. But at the same time, I also know is that I did do that. I did do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. And and the funny thing about it is by talking to my kids about my toxic behavior and how I used to do things in relationships, it's kind of hard because trying to tell my daughter one thing, trying to tell my son another thing, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because when I talk to my daughter about relationships, I don't want her to be in no relationships where she getting played emotionally, mentally, damn sure physically. She, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell her to watch her back and, do what's best for her and all that right there. While simultaneously trying to tell my son to do what he got to do as a young man. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy trying to spread out my toxic mentality. Cause like I tell my kids, it's like the dad in me, it's the dad in me, then it's the nigga in me. You know what I'm saying? So trying to spread out the daddy side and the nigga side to both my kids is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. So anyway, y'all done heard these stories before. Ain't no sense of constantly repeating these stories. But it's just, I'm setting the baseline for the topic. And it's, like I said, you got decoding the signs of toxic relationships and understanding the red flags and trying to get out of them. That's really what it is. So the first thing is recognizing a manipulative, recognizing a manipulator. My bad. And one of the things I hear a lot on these spaces now is that is either people are narcissistic or egotistical or manipulative. Now, in my own personal case, it's crazy because I've been called all three. Sometimes at the same time, and sometimes it's just been at different points of time. Is that I've been called an egomaniac, I've been called a narcissist, and I've been called a manipulator. And the funny thing about it is when I hear it, I get to laugh and I get to smiling because the females that have told me that I just be laughing at them and I ask like, how am I this? How am I that? And they're breaking down to me. I just get to laughing because I know they be telling the truth. And the reason I'm a manipulator because I like to play with emotions. That's me in a nutshell. Like I like to play with females' emotions. I tell them the truth. I tell them the truth. It's just that how I say it, and this one of the things my wife always say about me is like the way I say things. It's make it seem like I'm a single man. Even though I'm happily married, I say things in a certain way that make females feel a certain way. I guess it's my tone. I guess it's my tone and my ability to hear what she say and flip it back on her in my own special way that make them feel some type of way, even though I may or may not have in any intentions. I know how to talk to women in a certain way that make them think that I'm very interested in them when I could just be having a casual conversation with them. Nothing special. I'm narcissistic because of my intelligence. I'm always feeling like I'm the smartest person in the room, even when I'm not the smartest person in the room, because I always feel like somebody's gonna say something that I be able to counter, that I be able to debate them on, that I be able to extract their BS on because I see things differently than how they see things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an egomaniac because I have an ego. I'm able to put my pride to the side. I'm able to put my ego to the side because I don't go everywhere thinking I'm the shit, even though I think I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? It be points, it be periods in time where I would literally let my hair grow out and let my beard grow out and be looking like a bum. And I just do all that for the simple fact I don't, just for the simple fact to say I can have women look at me at my worst. You know what I'm saying? That's my ego. It's like I still believe at my worst I still can get 75% of the women I try to holler at. If I'm trying to holler at. But but like I said on my live yesterday about manipulators, a lot of manipulators use guilt tripping, making you feel guilty about your shortcomings in order for them to have control over you. A lot of manipulators use gaslighting, trying to omit, trying to change reality in order to fit the situation for them to have control. And my specialty, like I said, is emotional manipulation, emotional intelligence. Is actually playing on somebody's emotion to get what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of, and the funny thing about it is that I hear women, well, I hear men talk so much about women are manipulators now. They're so manipulative. They be gaslighting, they be guilt tripping, they be using emotions, they do this, that, and the third. And I be sitting there like, well, bruh, y'all do it too. You can't sit there and say women are doing it. You can't sit there and put all this burden on the women's shoulder for being manipulators when men are manipulators too. And as a matter of fact, men are more manipulative than women. Men are more manipulative than women because of the guilt tripping. It's because women are able to do this, that, and the third without your assistance, and now you want to make them feel bad because of their success. You want women to feel bad because of their success. You want women to feel a certain type of way because they making a certain type of money. And the truth of the matter is, you got a lot of men that don't want to be in them positions that these women are trying to be in financially. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that a lot of men are avoiding these high power positions, these high earning positions for the simple fact they want to see a woman fall that takes them positions. That's how I really feel. Because as a natural born leader, and we supposed to be leaders, why would you want a woman to accept the role that you're supposed to accept? Whether it's because of affirmative action, whether because of the feminist movement, because of whatever. As a man, why you won't step up to the plate and challenge for that same position? Why you just back up and let the woman do it however they want to do it? Because you feel like some higher power is giving these women so much for you to just back up and say they got it. And then when they go get it, you want to sit there and watch them fall. Just so you can sit there and tell them Go back to the kitchen. Isn't that manipulating? Isn't that basically telling a woman she's not as good as she thinks she is, so she better off staying at home and making biscuits from scratch and vacuuming the floor and being tied down to a bed? Is that what y'all really saying? That's what that guilt tripping is all about? Because I know women, they guilt trip men all the time talking about how much they making. They literally selling you that 50,000. It broke. When the majority of the people in America is making $50,000 to $75,000 a year. They are included in that statistic. They are in that number, that percentage, that high percentage of people in the United States. Women are in it. Women are in it. And whether they want to believe that or not, the reason why they constantly looking for a man that's making six figures and all that, because they got a lifestyle that they can't afford. They living beyond their means. They gonna get these pretty houses and these brand new cars, and they gotta live up to this so-called Instagram lifestyle where they gotta look good when they wake up. Like I went to sleep looking good and waking up looking good. Like, no, you didn't. Like, come on, child. You didn't wake up with your hair fixed up right and your makeup right. No, that takes y'all at least 2 hours to get it right. To get the makeup right, to get the hair right, to get the lashes right, the eyebrows. All it takes you at least 2 hours for you to look Instagram perfect. And you got the nerve to tell me you waking up like this. That's not true. We know that's not true. And then you get on these platforms and you be complaining about how men ain't making no money. They ain't making enough money for you to fool with them and all that right there, but you in the same boat. You in the same boat as the men. It's only so many women, regardless of the race, that's making six figures or better. It's only so many women making $75,000 to $100,000. And they can sit up here and say they boss chicks and this, that, and the third, but the truth of the matter is you barely stay afloat. You got boutiques and hair salons and this, that, and the third. I got all these creations, and the market is oversaturated with all y'all trying to do the same thing. Only a few of y'all gonna stand out. Only a few of y'all gonna really make the money, while the rest of y'all gonna fall back to the wayside and be complaining about how some females hating on you and your success, or that's why you stopped doing this, and they wasn't getting no support, even though you talk crazy to anybody that wouldn't spend a dollar with you and all that right there. Excuse me. So you're gonna get the guilt tripping individuals, especially men, by saying you ain't got no money to take care of me. Well, you ain't even got no money to take care of yourself. You done overspent. You done maxed out credit cards. You done got loans from every which way. You're doing everything you got to do to maintain a lifestyle that you can't afford. And then we ain't even talking about the money you done picked up trying to go to college to prove that you smarter than the man. We ain't even talking about how much debt you got in student loans trying to prove how much smarter you is than the man. You know what I'm saying? Then you carrying all this debt around and all this baggage around and looking for somebody to come help you take the baggage off your shoulder that you created. Not to mention going to get your body worked on. That costs 50, depending on what you're getting done, 10, 20, 50 racks. And now you went and got your body done, and you sit there and say the men want the bodies, the men want the BBLs and the big titties and shit like that. The fake, like men just like fake shit. It's nice to look at, but there's nothing to marry. It's nice to look at, but nothing to cuff long term. And the majority of the time, it ain't even us that want you to do it. That's you and your self-esteem. That's how you look at yourself in the mirror every day since you were 13, 14 years old, when you were looking at your body and you didn't have no C cups or D cups at 14 years old, and you feeling some type of way. You're flat in the front, you're flat in the back. And you're in competition with girls since middle school that develop faster than you. You've been in competition with them ever since middle school. And then you finally get a chance to go work on yourself to create this Jessica Rabbit Barbie doll image in your head that started with Kim Kardashian. She messed y'all heads up a long time ago. So you go spend all this money that you ain't got to go get a body you don't need, that didn't come to you naturally, and then sit up here and try to promote it around like you finna get every athlete and entertainer available that's gonna spend money on you. And the funny thing about it is that you can get some money. You can get money. You got some athletes, you got entertainers, rappers, you got actors, you got all types that'll spend their money, but they ain't finna cuff you long time, and you know they ain't finna cuff you long time. You just need enough to get back what you spent on your body. You just need enough to get back what you spend on that house in the nice part of the city, that nice foreign car you got in your garage, you know, hoping somebody to buy you a Birkin or Audemars or something like that, some red bottoms or something like that. You just doing enough that you can get somebody to cover everything you done spend money on. And then once you get there, once you done get back to square one, once everything back even, maybe you be in the black. And then you looking around at what's left, and what's left is average dudes. The same dudes you've been qualifying for in the beginning, the same dude that's around after you had your little phase, your little 3 or 4 phase. It's the same dude that's around. And you want to sit there and tell them dudes that they ain't up to snuff because a couple of dudes that were making 6 figures or 7 figures done smashed on you and threw you back to the streets. Now, the same dude you always qualified for ain't enough, but the truth of the matter is like what high earning, high value with any respect for itself gonna put you on his side? That's really gonna take pictures with you, really want to be seen with you at in public, unless TMZ or somebody like that catch you slipping and take a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep this 100. But then you'll tell the dudes that you've been qualifying for, they ain't got it. They ain't got it. And then when they don't mess with you, when they said, all right, you say I ain't got enough, fine, cool. I ain't finna fuck with you. I ain't finna fuck with you. Fine, cool. Then you get to complaining and saying there ain't no niggas available. There ain't no good men available. You done ran them off. The ones that's working the thing ain't gonna keep you a long time, and the ones that want you done ran them off because you want too much. Then you end up going to OnlyFans and you get to promoting your body on X and Instagram, trying to get folks to trying to funnel men to your OnlyFans. So you can try to charge them $20 a month and hoping you can get 100,000 subscribers. And when that don't work, then what's your next play? What's your next play? Now you start working at the warehouses and the restaurants, and every chance you get, you go to the bathroom to pull your pants down and shake your ass, or take your shirt and your bra off to show your titties while you on lunch break on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, my bad. On X or something like that, just to keep the men interested, so you can try to keep getting your money up. Is understood. But all that guilt tripping that both men and women do is crazy. It's crazy in order to control the narrative. In order to control the narrative, you got to guilt trip somebody to get them to do what you want them to do in order for you to feel some type of way. The gaslighting. Men and women will literally alter the conversations they just had, alter the truth, add and take away words and phrases just to make you feel like you crazy. Just to make you feel like what was said and what was done wasn't said and wasn't done. Just to keep you running around in a circle, chasing your tail. Because you heard this, but then when you go to repeat it, it got changed. It's just like that game we used to play when we were younger, where I tell you one thing, like what we call telephone, where I tell one person something and it goes down the line from person to person to person to person. And then when it gets to the last person and we ask them what they tell you, it'll be something totally different than what the first person in the line had said. Totally different from what the first person in the line had said. And then because the person before them said, yeah, you want to sit there and say that's the truth. And now when you really hear what really was said, now like, who gaslighting who? Am I telling you the truth, or the person that told you this, that, and the third telling the truth? It's hard for you to figure it out because you don't know who to believe. You don't know who to believe. Information gets spread, trickle down from person to person to person to person to person. By the time you get it, it's totally different than what the original person that said. And now you go to the original person with what you heard, and they're saying like, nah, that ain't what was said. This is what was said. Do you believe them? Do you believe the original person on what they saying is true, or do you believe what somebody else told you to be true? Which one is it? Which one is it? I hear both men and women all day taking parts of conversations or videos of whatever's at their disposal. They taking parts of this just to get their point out about what should be done, what should be said, woo 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 woo. And it's just like when I hear Christians talk, when they talk to me, trying to tell me how much of a heathen I am or how much a devil I am because of some of the things that I say. They try to hit me with little verses out the Bible. And I ain't the most religious person in the world, never have been. But when they try to hit me with a verse out the Bible, whatever the case may be, I tell them, like, is you going to recite the whole verse? Or you only going to recite the part of the verse that made me look like the bad guy and you look like the good guy? Which part of it is you doing? Queen, what going on? What the fuck am I doing? Queen, what's up? So either you going to tell the whole verse or you going to tell the part of the verse that made me look like the bad guy and you look like you right. So when I get in them back and forth arguments with these religious cats and females, I'm like, all right, don't say what you got to say. And tell me the whole, is you telling me the whole verse or just that part that make me look like I'm bad? That's that gaslight. That's gaslight. Because then when I go and see what you're talking about and I repeat the whole verse to you, then you want to look at me like, I thought you didn't read the Bible. I thought you I don't. But you're not going to sit here and just give me part of the verse to make me look bad and you look good. Tell me the whole verse. Tell me the whole meaning behind the verse. Tell me everything instead of just telling me a part of it to make me feel like I'm just dead wrong. That's gaslighting. That's gaslighting at its best. And like I said, we hear plenty of men and women on panels talk about this, that, and the third to make the opposite look bad. And it's like you're not even telling the whole truth. You're telling only a part of the truth to make this woman look bad, or you only telling part of the truth that make the man look bad in order to fix your narrative, in order to control the narrative. We know this. Anybody with common sense know this. But yet and still we have a bunch of followers that follow behind a few phrases and keywords because of how they feel. They'll gaslight you and hate when somebody gaslight them. They'll guilt trip you, but hate when somebody try to guilt trip them. That's just the way of the world. That's just human nature. That ain't no gender thing. That's nature. That has no sex. That's just how people are. And like I said, emotional intelligence, emotional manipulation, that's where I got most of my issues from, because women would tell me, you play with folks' emotions. And I knew that. I knew I could say certain things and do certain things and make women feel a certain type of way, even if I didn't mean what I was saying or doing. One of my ex-girlfriends, she always tell me, she like, the things that these dudes complain about now, the dating, the doing the little small thing for females and all that right there. She like, bro, you do that no problem. She like, that ain't even an issue with you. You do that without question. Taking a girl on a date, you'll do that shit. Saying a little nice thing, doing a little nice shit. She like, you don't even do that. She said, the problem with you is this. You know that what females like. You know that what females like. And you do it. And you have no intention on being in no relationship with these females. You do exactly what women like with no intentions on being with them long term. None whatsoever. And then when you get whatever you get out of them and go back to your regular scheduled programming of being a piece of shit, they be mad at you. They be mad at you now. And then when you get to explaining to them what it really was, you telling them the truth. It ain't like you lying to them. You telling them the truth. You just were doing it in the night. You were just doing it because you knew what women was missing. She like, you good for listening to a conversation. You good for listening to what a woman is telling you and finding out exactly what she missing in her life, in her relationships. And you'll plug that hole just to get something up out of her. And then once you get whatever you're going to get up out of them, you send them about their business. And then they come back to you, want to fuss and fight and everything. And I'm like, I only did what you asked me to do. I only did what you asked me to do. I only provided you what you said was missing. I didn't lie to you. I didn't string you along. I gave you what you said you wanted. That was it. I didn't do nothing else. I gave you what you wanted and you accepted it. You gave me what I wanted and I took it. Now you want to be a little bit deeper because I'm doing all the things that you want a nigga to do for you. And I'm like, hey, it was what it was. We had fun going on about your business. Now you're mad at me because you know the nigga before me wasn't doing it, and chances are the nigga after me ain't finna do it. You know the nigga before me wasn't doing it. That's why you're telling me what you missing. And I give you what you want, and there's a chance that the nigga after me ain't finna do it. So you want to try to hold on to me as long as you can, but the truth of the matter is I just wanted that pussy. And you gave it to me. Emotional manipulation at its finest. Emotional manipulation at its finest. And so I don't feel sorry. Well, I put it like this. Men do it, women do it. Women know men want pussy. Women know men want pussy. That's how you that's if that's not the number one thing men want from women, it's up there at the top. It's up there at the top if it ain't number one. So what do women do? They hear you complain about your lack of getting it. They hear you complain and they hear you talking about what the last female didn't do right. So guess what they do? And this way y'all be fucking up it. Y'all talk too much. So you're talking about what the woman before did that and the third. That's why you feel like you feel about the women. So guess what? A woman look at you and see a lick. They're gonna do everything you said that last chick didn't do. She didn't cook, she didn't clean, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. She can go in and do all that shit till she get what she want up out of you. And chances are they playing with the fact that as a man, you want to be a provider, you want to be a protector, you want to be a leader. They don't care about their leadership, they don't care about their protection, they want their provision, they want their paper, they want their resources. So they're gonna give you exactly what you want that the last female didn't give you. And they'll give you some ass. They'll play the long game, which they give you some ass. They'll do some nasty ass shit for you. Cause they looking at their bag. They looking at what you got in your hand. And once they start doing all that shit you said was missing, and you start peeling off that nut, they ain't doing nothing but stashing it. They ain't doing nothing but stashing it, blowing it, whatever the case may be. They constantly getting it from you, And guess what happened when that knot stopped? When you run out of paper, they gone. They gone. It's no different than the nigga sitting up there telling the female exactly what she want to hear just to get some ass. And I hear a lot of men saying, if you can't be real with a female, then you suck or you kissing up. It's like, at the end of the day, what do you want from women if you don't want to be with them? You want the pussy though. You ain't gonna turn down no ass. And when I say some of the things I say, like, yeah, I'm gonna tell a female exactly what she want to hear. And all it is I'm telling her exactly what she's telling me. I'm just reversing it back on her to make it feel like it's an original thought. That's all I'm doing. She doing the same thing to you when you complain about what females ain't doing for you, and she do exactly what you say females ain't doing, and make you seem like she just doing that shit out of femininity. She just doing it out of femininity. When the truth of the matter is, it's emotional intelligence. I'm just using it for bad. I'm not using it to be good. I'm using it to get what I want up out of you. Both men and women are guilty of that. But like I say, we're both toxic. We be in these toxic relationships, and we're gonna always blame the other gender for why the relationship toxic. When if you get an opportunity to do it, if you get an opportunity to manipulate somebody, you're gonna do it. You got people that manipulate people all day for the good, and you got people that manipulate people for the bad. Manipulation just ain't bad. You can get somebody to do something for a good cause. If you say something the right way, if you do it the right way, and you have that's just like going to work. If you a supervisor at work and you care about your job, of course you're going to do what you have to do to get your people to do their job, whether you mean it or not. If you want to, because behind your people doing what they need to do with their job as a supervisor is bonuses and extra benefits. Even if you don't like the job, even if you don't like the employees, you're going to do what you need to do to get your benefits, to get your bonuses. You're going to do it. So you're going to sit there and you're going to tell these people everything they need to hear to get them to move in a certain direction, because after they do this and they do a good job, it look good on you, you get X, Y, and Z. even if you don't like these motherfuckers. That's manipulation. So every time you hear the word manipulation, it's not purely toxic. We just use it in toxicity because the dating market is bad. Marriages don't last past 5 years. Everybody out for themselves and all that right there. So yeah, we use manipulation in a bad way. We use manipulation in a bad sense. But the truth of the matter is, I can manipulate you for the best. I can manipulate you to get something good about you, even when you ain't want to do it. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Chances are it's not wrong. You ain't gonna look at it as wrong. You're gonna look at it as leadership or whatever the case may be. You're not gonna look at it as toxic. You're gonna look at it like I'm doing something to be beneficial to the company or beneficial to the team or beneficial to the family. You're not gonna say it's toxic. You're not gonna say it's manipulation. You're gonna say you're in control of the situation. I already know who this is. Hello.
Don't be acting like you not happy I'm here.
Don't be acting like I'm what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh damn, let me turn you down. You laugh. What you over here talking about?
Toxic relationships.
I know. You know who I got a toxic relationship with?
Who?
Your boy Corbin Love. He fight me every time I go in his shit.
Why you and Corey had such a toxic relationship?
I don't know. He like to fight me.
Is it the light skinned in this?
You know what? It might be. It might be that light skin stuff. It might.
Okay. What's going on, Queen? How you doing?
I'm good.
This was this was up. I'm just
People like toxic.
huh?
Folks like toxic relationships. They enjoy that shit.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah. Man, look, I read cards for people all day. Ninety
I
percent of my
saw that.
reading.
I saw that. Was that yesterday? You were reading card.
I think so. I went on and shared it on my regular channel.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you reading cards. I said, well, I came back, but she over there doing her Miss Cleo routine. So you know,
Yeah, I gotta get to the bag. Gotta get to the money. Hey,
I ain't mad
everybody
at you.
mad.
I
But
ain't mad.
yeah, 90% of them readings have to do with relationships. And I'm talking about these people be toxic as hell. I'm like for instance, this is one lady, right? This is her ex-boyfriend.
Uh,
Ex. That mean they is not
they
together.
not together.
So for some reason, she needs him or wants him to do something for her to go with her to another state. And because she said like something about her dad dying or some shit, right?
Right.
And so she shoot the dude a message. I don't know what the message is because see, this is the thing. These people won't never tell you a full story most of the time. They gonna give you bits and pieces, and you
Right.
supposed to be able to put this stuff together. And I'm like, girl, you don't make no sense. So she done hit this man up and said something to the man about wanting him to go with her to her dad because he dying or whatever.
Right.
And so he didn't respond to it. So she sent him another message that said, "Oh, I guess you hate me or something like that." So he responds back and he says, "I don't hate you. You didn't do anything to me."
Right.
So then she calls me and she's like, "Well, I want him to. He hasn't responded to me. I want to know why he not responding to me." So I'm looking and I said, "It looked like he don't have the money to do what you asking him to do."
Correct.
And she's like, "Well, I don't need him to pay for it. I said, well, you probably should let him know that, and then maybe he'll give you an answer.
Right.
So we end our call. So he come send me a message 2 days later talking about I haven't heard from him. I said, I don't know what you talking about. What you talking about? You haven't heard from him. I said, did you let him know that he wasn't gonna have to uh put up
Spend no
the
money.
expense? I didn't say anything else to him after I said, so how are you sending me a message talking about you ain't hear nothing from him when you ain't even do what I told you to do?
Because she
But
was lying.
I don't wanna chase him. Girl, what the hell is you talking about? That's your ex. What the what?
Like, she was lying to you.
Foolishness. I
Because
had one.
because
Mhm.
like you said about her, it was like if it wasn't about money, you didn't want him to spend no money, and you told him, well, then if that's the case, why you just don't tell him so you can get an ounce up out of him, and then call you back and say you still ain't heard from him. Well, did you tell him it wasn't about money? Nah, I ain't telling because it's about money.
Well, the other thing she said while we was having a conversation was he don't got no money. She said he ain't have no money, and
Okay,
not only did he not have no money, his sex game was weak,
so why are you
and
chasing him
so
then?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, and why you need him to accompany you to go see your dying father if this your ex and he can't pipe you down right and he ain't got no money? Like, what is it about this man you want so bad that you not gonna chase him? Okay, well he don't want you. Okay, he don't want you.
Emotional
Come on,
support.
I hurt him. You think the man hurt because she told him that his sex wasn't good? Okay, so he don't want to deal with you, but you want him to go and be your emotional support, but you can't even. You can't. I'm not gonna chase him. I said, boy, y'all crazy as hell. Then this one lady, this fool really sent me a message and said, my ex has been partying and hanging out for the past 2 months since we've been broke up, and I want
Okay.
to know, is this behavior going to stop, and is he going to reflect on our breakup?
So she want him to stop partying and having fun to reflect on a heartbreak or a breakup or whatever the case may be.
Yes, yes, yes. I said, if that's your ex, why is that any of your business what he doing? How you gonna dictate? I said that's probably why he ain't with you now. Cause you don't know how to mind your own got doggone business. How you just gonna sit up there and try and dictate to this man how he's supposed to behave after y'all done broke up? That is no longer your concern.
Because you know what I heard about that before is that because when a breakup happened, women already have the next dude lined up soon they break up with one dude. And it's harder for a nigga to find the next female. So in this case, what you just telling me, the dude out there doing his thing, he ain't worried about what happened between you and him no more. He out there moving on to the next situation, and you want him to be sad. You want him to be fucked up about the situation, and he ain't.
And why should he be?
Exactly. Why should he be? Why should he be messed up about the situation? It came, it went, it's over with. Now what? You want him to feel some type of way, like
For
how?
what? Y'all broke up? It don't matter no more. So I'm like, I said, boy, y'all like these toxic relationships. That's all it is. Y'all like being toxic. Y'all love it. Y'all can't be in harmonious relationships. That's too boring. They like this toxic stuff. Toxic
Yeah,
is delicious
because they got something to complain about. It
all the time.
like they say, women love drama. Like men love drama just as much as women. Talking about they
Yeah.
want peace. Like y'all don't want peace. Y'all don't want peace. Y'all want problems, just like women want problems. So you can go tell somebody you got problems. So you can hear somebody, cause the way I look at it, men and women both have ideas in their head about what they want to do in their relationships.
Yeah.
The thing is, they be wanting somebody to put a battery in their back for them to go and do it. So they can
Right.
blame, so they can say so and so told me to do it, or the alcohol. They want to blame it on the alcohol or some shit like that. You need something to blame on your decisions, but it's already circulating in your head what you want to do. You just need something to pull it out of you so you can blame that when things don't go the way you want it to go. Is that about right?
Yeah, yeah. These people crazy.
They crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm just, just going down the list of toxic. I'm just going down the list of toxic things. I just started off with the manipulation and all that right there. Just the gaslighting and the emotional manipulation, the guilt tripping and all that right there. You know what I'm saying? But the next one is lack of communication. What you think? Do folks really want to communicate in these relationships
I think some people don't know how to communicate in relationships. Communication has to be the hardest part of a relationship
without lying?
because like even sometimes with my husband and we'll be talking about something. He don't like the way I said a certain thing. I don't like the way he said a certain thing. So now I want to tell him how he needs to. I need to tell him how he needs to speak.
And I've been hearing that a lot lately is the whole tonality, is how you said something. And I used to tell my wife that. Matter of fact, I used to tell my wife, I like, it ain't what you said, it's how you said it. And it got some weight to that. It's some weight to that argument because I was reading a sales book and it was like, the majority of your sales don't come from what you saying. It comes from your body language and how you saying what you saying. So I can it holds some weight because you can say some things like I can master cussing your ass out in a nice way and you won't even be offended.
Mm-hmm.
But then if I cuss your ass out with the vitriol behind it, then you gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? But if I can cuss you out without making you feel some type of way, you ain't gonna respond in an angry way.
Right.
So I think that what it is like everybody wanna comment, everybody men wanna talk to women and women wanna talk to men in a way that I'm gonna tell you what to do, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it. And the tone of it is like, hold on, Shawty, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, what are you doing? Like, hold on, you came at me like that. And then like in my own case with my wife, she'll say it like that, and me and the kids will feel it, and we'll be like, well, you sticking on that? That's what you really like. And then when she get to talking, and it's like, man, I'm feeling a little aggressive right now. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, no, I'm not aggressive. It's just this what I'm saying. Like, well, you could have said it a lot better. You know what I'm saying? We would have took it a lot better. But since you want to come out in an aggressive tone, we looking at you like, hold on, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Pump your brakes. Calm down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But outside of the tonality, I think a lot of people don't like to tell the truth. I think
Don't like to tell the truth.
don't like to tell the truth.
What do you mean?
I think people don't like to tell the truth.
I don't know. I don't think people just be running around lying in their relationship. I really think people don't know. It's difficult to communicate with another person because sometimes it's not even the tone. Sometimes it's just the word that you use in the way a person understands things. You know, like I can explain it to you, but I can't make you understand it. And if you do understand it, did you understand it correctly? And then if you didn't understand it correctly, then it makes it my job to try to communicate to you in a way where you can understand it.
But
And
see,
then
go
mhm,
ahead. Go ahead.
it's just very conversation is very nuanced. And learning how to communicate with another person is difficult. So I don't think that people don't want to communicate in their relationships. I think it's just difficult learning how to navigate communication.
Do you okay? Do you think people want to be transparent?
Now, see, that's the thing right there. That's a whole problem. To see the women that get mad at men and be like, they be lying. But men kind of a paradox in some ways. Because if they tell you the truth, a lot of times they don't like your ass. Because if they like you, they don't want to hurt you. They'll tell you a little white lie or try to scoot around the actual truth to not hurt your feelings. So it's kind of, you got to build up that rapport to where, okay, it's okay for you to tell me something even though it's gonna hurt my feelings or whatever the case may be. So dudes don't be wanting to hurt you. But then you got the ones that don't give a damn and they'll tell you. You kind of know where you stand with that guy. It's kind of and you got to be able to know and navigate these things to understand how the communication works. That's why it's so weird.
Yeah, because it's like you said, it's like you don't want to tell nobody the truth because you like them. You don't want to hurt their feelings and all that. But the funny thing about it is, when y'all mad at each other, you ain't got no problem telling the truth then.
Right.
So, so between the transparency and the tonality, which one is the biggest problem?
Mm,
Oh, and the line. Which one the biggest problem?
I'm gonna go with the transparency because sometimes being transparent can lead to a damn argument or a fight. And I
But
think largely people be wanting to avoid that, and that's what mucks up the transparency.
so people want to avoid the arguing.
Yeah, the confrontation.
So would you say it's best to, like I said in the beginning of meeting somebody, would it be best to tell them the truth and be transparent from the beginning? Queen, you just dropped off. You terrible. While I wait for Queen to come back, I'm gonna elaborate on the lack of communication and transparency. In my own personal opinion, I think people don't know how to talk to each other. If I'm just being honest, I think like we were just saying, the tone is like you can get more flies with sugar than shit. Well, with more flies with sugar than vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, what happened to you?
I have no idea. I don't know what happened.
But you know that what I was saying yesterday when I was like my phone was doing all type of strange things, and I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Then you'll be tripping sometimes.
Sometimes, but like I was saying is why people don't just be transparent and truthful from the beginning when they meet somebody.
Now that I don't know because it'll be the best time to do it.
Yeah, I think that would be the best time instead of waiting 3 6 months into a relationship with somebody. And now you want to start bringing skeletons out the closet, and you know what I'm saying, this is what I be on, and it's like it's best for you to go and be real in the beginning, and then instead of try to put all your stuff out during the relationship, like just be honest in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess people be having their hang-ups about certain things. Cause I seen this lady, she be dating people, and she don't tell them she got a child.
She don't tell him she got a child.
She just had the whole baby. Talking about I want them to love me for me.
In order for me
Hey,
to love
what?
you, in order for me to love you for you, I gotta love you. I gotta be in not only your life but in your child life.
Well, she don't tell them she got no child until she feel like they can have a viable relationship, and then that's when she let them know she got a child. I was like, that is so crazy.
That's backwards. Is you scared that you tell a dude you got a child in the beginning he ain't gonna fuck with you?
I feel like she don't want nobody to be with her on the strength that she got a child. Cause her reasoning was, I want them to love me for me, and I was just like, girl, you need therapy.
But the thing is, it's like you're omitting some shit that's a part of your life in order to try to get a dude. And then if you get a dude and he love you for you, now you're gonna spring the baby on. And then a lot of, like, from what I hear, a lot of these dudes don't want to be involved in these kids. Like, they don't want to date single mamas. So as you hiding the fact
I
that you
mean,
a
I
single
can't be
mom,
mad at that.
huh?
I say I can't be mad at that, but go ahead.
I'm just saying, it's like, if you a single mama, you a single mama. What the fuck?
It is what it is. You
It
know,
is what it is. You a single mama, you a single mama. Now, if you want somebody to love you for who you is, you gotta love the fact he gotta love you for the fact that you a single mama. Niggas know what comes with a single mama. If he gonna fuck with you, he gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here hiding your child from this dude in order for him to fuck with you. You're lying to the man in the beginning. You building a
yeah,
relationship.
I was like, that's
Yeah, you
crazy.
building your whole relationship off a lie in the beginning. And then, like, that's manipulation. You lying to a dude. You literally changing your reality in order to get what you want. And then when you get what you want, then you're like, boom, I got a baby.
Yep.
And he's stuck in the situation. Either if he leave you alone, then you won't say he did you wrong.
No, he left you alone because you a liar.
But that's what I'm saying. He left you alone because you a liar. He ain't leave you alone because he judged you. He did you wrong. You're like, you didn't give him nothing to. You gave him some bullshit in the beginning, and then you popped up the extra shit, and then expecting him to do what? Accept the extra shit that you could have told him about in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you put him in a position to, like I said, if he don't want to be with a single mother and you introduce your child to this man and he dip on you, now you're going to tell people he did you dirty.
Yep.
You're going to tell people he did you dirty. When all you had to do was just tell the truth in the beginning and let the chips fall where they may.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of dudes in my own reality, well, I stay in reality, you know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is, if you're attractive and you got a child, niggas don't give a fuck. They can sit up here all day on YouTube talking about they don't want to date no single mama. But in reality, if you are attractive and you do 85% of the shit that a nigga wants you to do, and you got a child, chances are that nigga gonna fuck with you.
Not 85%. Ooh.
See, what do these niggas say they want from a woman? They want them to cook. They want them to clean. They want them to have sex with them. They want them to follow them. And that what they be basically saying they want from women?
Am I back?
Yeah, you ain't never went nowhere.
Oh, okay.
But what else do they say they want? They say they want women to respect them. Like, they gonna respect you if you really about your business.
Yeah.
So what do men really want from women that they won't fuck with women? Cause number one on the list is pussy.
Oh, wow.
I'm just, queen. We just had this discussion not too long ago when you were talking about we were talking about this not too long ago where we said both men and women value sex more than anything else. You know it. This lady right here, I don't know what's going on with her device. She keep on playing with my emotions. I'm up here talking my shit, and then she want to come up here and talk with me, and we had to talk for a minute. Hey, bro.
Yo, I don't know what the hell is happening. But go ahead. Both men and women do what?
More men than women value sex more than anything else in a relationship. We know
Yeah,
that. Okay, then.
unfortunately.
Okay, so now if a dude can get a woman to do anything else outside of sex, if he can get her to cook 3-4 times a week, if he can get her to clean up, if he can get her to, I guess, not challenge him all the time or whatever the case may be, if he can get a woman to do any of the talking points that they be talking about, and she got a child, he gonna fuck with her. He gonna fuck with her. That's just what I believe. Because if we just break it down to just simple numbers, the women that the men be looking for, it ain't that many of them. You have a better chance of running into a female that got bodies. And you have a better chance of running into a female that got a baby, that got a child already.
Mm-hmm.
Than to get a woman that never been touched.
Yeah.
So the truth of the matter is, you have a better chance of dating a baby mama than you do a woman that has no babies or hasn't been touched before.
Yeah, if you at a certain age.
Yeah, and now, then even with that, is that what 40, 45 years old is when they telling dudes to go out there and get on the market and all that right there, bruh.
Oh, that woman got children.
Exactly. And then on top of that, you say to get a chick that's in her late teens, early 20s, and it's like, you do know they fucking too, right? So I mean, what are we really talking about when the chances are of you getting a female that's smashing is higher than you getting a female that ain't smashing? The chance of you meeting a female that got at least one child is higher than you meeting a woman that has no children. And
Yeah. Go ahead.
so even in the case, what you saying is like you don't want to show this man your child, but eventually he gonna see your child. And
Yeah,
by
it's weird.
he gonna see the child in some form or fashion, unless the child not with you the majority of the time. Unless that child is with your mom and daddy or with the father, whatever the case may be, then that's one thing. But if the baby if your child with you the majority of the time, he gonna see that child sooner or later. And when he see the child, what you gonna say? That's your niece, your nephew, your cousin. What's the lie gonna be then?
I don't know what the hell she was doing, but apparently this is her dating strategy, so that's what she do. So
You
yeah,
really
it's like, oh, okay.
she desperate for dick.
Oh Lord.
I'm just being honest. She desperate for dick because if she doing it according to the talking points, she knows she have a better chance of saying she ain't got a kid in order to get a nigga than to say she a single mama looking for a nigga. If she going off the talking points,
What talking points? I don't know. I
that
don't know
men
what
don't
they.
that men don't want single mamas.
Oh, I don't know if she's going off of that. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I
This
mean,
not somebody that's in these YouTube spaces. This is
she ain't gotta
somewhere
be
else.
She ain't got to be in these spaces to understand the talking point.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, the woman was just like, I don't want them to love me for this. I want them to love me for me. I'm like, I mean, I guess I maybe she ran into situations because it's some men out there they like ready-made families.
Yeah, some that do and some that don't. That's why I said you ain't give a. She not giving the man the opportunity to decide if that's what he want or not.
I guess she said, she don't want nobody that want a ready-made family. I don't know what the lady got going on. I just thought it was crazy that you would hide your whole child. That's
She crazy.
insane.
She crazy because
Your son is being creepy as hell.
matter of fact, I remember one time I was going to the barber shop and my barber.
Okay.
You straight?
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son came knocking on my door. That's all.
Oh, okay. So one time I'm at the barber getting my head shaved and all that right there. And my mom-in-law and my wife came with me. Cause my mom-in-law, she got a little short fur or whatever the case may be. She was trying to get it fixed, lined up and everything. So I was telling her, like my barber dude, you know what I'm saying? So we at the barber shop and she keep talking about my barber, talking about how attractive he is and all that right there. And I'm like, well, shit, I don't holler at him. You know what it is, go and talk to the man, and see what happens. So she being real shy and all that right there. So when I jump in the chair, I get to run in my mouth. And I told him, I said, man, my mom-in-law like you, bro. And he like, for real, yeah. I said, yeah, she like you, but she got 7 kids though. And I said, and then once I said, when we left at the shop, after me telling him that, she was like, why you telling that nigga I got 7 kids? I said, you do got 7 kids. I said, my wife the oldest of your 7. What, like you got 7 kids? So what I say wrong to him? What did I lie about? I didn't lie. I told him the truth. You got 7 kids. So the thing with that is like she literally would deny she got 7 kids. In my opinion, she only claimed 2 of them after 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's the 2 lightest ones. Her
Oh.
oldest son and her daughter that's not the baby daughter, but the one before her. Them the ones she claimed the most. Because they the most light-skinned. I guess because they the most attractive out of all her kids. Them the ones she claimed the most.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them she don't claim. Like when I tell her about my wife, she from the stories I've been told is like she wouldn't even claim my wife as her daughter. She would say that was her sister.
Oh, your mother-in-law crazy hell.
Oh, she crazy motherfucker. And then what would happen would be when she wants something from my wife, she'll claim her as her daughter.
Oh wow.
And I sit there and like it's been a lot of times I sit there and like we'll be going back and forth, and she'll say something. That's my daughter. I said that's your daughter when you want something. If you don't want nothing, you don't call her your daughter. You know what I'm saying? The other two, the two girls up under my wife, she don't even fool with them. She'll swear up and down that they did something wrong to her, but according to what I've been told, is that you left them with the daddy. So you can go do your thing. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so like is my wife, then it's her 2 sisters up on her, then it's her oldest son, then it's her second son, then it's 2 more girls. And like I said, after the 7, there's only 2 of them you really claim. There's only 2 of them you really claim. The rest of them, you only claim them when you want something from them. But the ones you claim, they can treat you any kind of motherfucking way, you be all right. So, but just in that case of what you saying right there is like, she don't want a motherfucker to know about her child until later on down the line. Instead of just telling this dude about a child in the beginning and see what he gonna do. It's more along the lines you don't want to be by your motherfucker self. And then whenever he get with you and y'all vibing and all that type of shit right there, and then you want to spring the child on him and expect for him to just be cool with it. But if he leave and don't fuck with you no more, now you get to complaining talking about the nigga did you dirty.
Right.
That's really what it is. You setting yourself up for drama. You setting yourself up for failure by doing some shit like that. And you're gonna put the blame on him if he leave you the fuck alone. Now, if he decide to stay, then guess what? I got me a good man. I got me a good man. He fuck with me, he take care of my child. Yeah, but you didn't tell him about the child in the beginning. You waited. That's one thing for you to sit there and say, oh, I don't want you to meet my child just yet. Then it's a whole nother story. But for you to meet the child all together just to get the relationship first and then want to spring the child on him after you get the relationship is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't think people crazy.
Anyway, now let me ask you about this one. Control and dominance. What's up with that? Do you think women or men show more patterns of trying to be in control and more dominant?
Say that again.
Do men or women exhibit more patterns of trying to be in control or dominant?
I think both of them do.
I'm listening and want to elaborate.
Well, I think it's gonna vary from personality to personality. But I mean, I think it's human nature to desire to have power of the upper hand in a particular situation.
So, and I can agree with you. I can agree with you to a certain extent because if we just go back through history, men are supposed to be the more dominant gender. Would you agree or disagree?
By societal standard.
Okay, no argument here. So, according to society, men are because of our physical strength, because of our aggression, we're supposed to be the more dominant of the two sexes.
Hmm.
And I had said this not too long ago is that I feel like men just want to be dominant because they men. Like when they say it's like I always say it's like a lot of men want shit to go the way they want it to go because they a man, and not you ain't proving yourself to be put in them situations. You just want to be in them situations because you are who you are. While women, on the other hand, want to be in them positions because of penis envy. I guess I'm not, I ain't that dude to just sit there and say a woman can't be in no leadership position or she ain't dominant. But I'm just going off talking points because, in my personal opinion, I'm a man. I'm a dominant man, but I'm also know when to ease up my dominance in order to make things work more smoothly. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that a lot of men just want to be. I say with the men, it's like they just want to be in full control where a woman ain't got no say so. Where a woman, on the other hand, they want control until shit get hard, and then they want a nigga to come in and knock off the slings and the arrow when shit get too hard. What would you
Oh
say to that?
wow.
I'm just saying, it's like in my personal opinion, women are bosses and men are supposed to be leaders.
Hmm.
So with women, I look at y'all as like this. Y'all ain't got no problem barking out orders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no problem barking out orders in order to get people to do what y'all need them to do, whether it be kids, whether it be other family members, or whatever the case may be. I just feel like when it come down to y'all, when shit get hard, or shit ain't, or people ain't moving how you want them to move, and you get frustrated, and then you want the nigga to come in and be, that's what the whole y'all supposed to be the leader shit come in there to me is when the shit ain't moving the way you want it to move because you like you barking that order because you got a point to prove that you just as dominant as a man. But when shit don't move the way you want it to move, then it comes the whole manipulation of like, well, ain't y'all supposed to be the leaders? You feel what I'm saying? While men are supposed to be the leaders by nature, by societal standpoints, but because of what women doing, as far as their money and as far as getting their own bag, you know, all that type of shit that women are able to do now, I think men are saying, well, you know what? If I can't lead, I don't want to lead. I will sit back and be a house husband. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you want at the same time while you taking this back to a woman that's doing X, Y, and Z, she getting her bag, she getting her house, or whatever the case may be. You want to take the back seat to being a house husband. You also still want to be in control of the house.
I mean,
Because
he would be.
huh?
He would be
It will be what?
in control of the house.
But as far as control of the house and the woman.
I mean, he still would be because he the man.
Okay, he the man, but he ain't doing what he's supposed to do as a man.
If he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, that's a different story.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got a lot of guys that complaining about the rise in women able to take care of themselves without a man. So with that rise going on, they feel like they're losing a lot of power and a lot of dominance to the women, right?
But you're not losing power and dominance because she can go out here and secure a man. If you a man regardless of whatever she got in her pocket.
And see, that's how I think is like whatever my wife do don't affect me because I'm still gonna do me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My wife can go do whatever. In the reality, my wife at job, she always made more money than me at a job. And I think we had one little altercation when she was trying to throw that shit up in my face because she was making like $1 more than me and working 10 more hours than me at her job. And I looked at her and I said, like, look, just like what I said, you make $1 more than me, and you work 10 more hours than me. Of course, you bring home more money than me. I said, but in the same breath, let me take my money away from this house and see how far you're gonna make it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's just
Yeah.
me being real about the situation. Like, I ain't saying you ain't gonna fall. I ain't saying you ain't gonna survive. You're gonna survive, but where we at in life right now, you have to take a downgrade
Yeah.
from where we at now. And I'm like, do you want to downgrade? If you don't want to downgrade, then we ain't even gonna have this argument no more. Cause I could easily stop doing what I got to do for the house, and you have to downgrade. Cause it was so many times that we used to get into it, and me being petty, I like shout it. I would leave this motherfucker. I would take all the appliances, all the TVs, the bed in that bedroom, the couch, the living room set. I like the only thing you have here is my daughter bedroom and my son bed. I said, you have nothing in this house but my son bed and the bedroom set in my daughter room. I said, if I was just that petty, you have to start all the way back over. You can have the house, but I'm taking everything out the house that my name is attached to, and the money I'm putting in the house. I'll take that all out the house, and you'll be in here with just a bed, one bed, well, 2 beds and a bedroom set, and nothing else. Nothing else. If I was that petty. And I'm like, do you really want to go all the way back there, back to the bottom, just to come right back up? I said, you can do it, but do you want to do it?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's not me saying I want to be in control. That's just me putting reality in her face. It's like, you ain't gonna fall off, but you're not gonna be at the level you at now. You'll still be able to take care of your necessities. You still be able to take care of the kids. And even at that point, I said, you keep my daughter, I'll take my son.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I'm telling that like you ain't gonna fall out because you make enough money to supply the necessities. I said, but all the extras, everything, the nice restaurants and the nice little shit that go on in your life to where you can show off and shit like that. I'm like, that should be gone. You'll be at the level to where you can only take care of the necessities. You can't do nothing else.
Right.
You couldn't do nothing else. And that wasn't me trying to be in control of the situation. That was just me putting reality in her face. It's like, if you want that, then by all means, we can go and sign them papers and we can go our separate ways.
Yeah.
But just me being on that type of shit, like, now, if I want to, I'll take everything out the house that my name is attached to, and you'll be damn near in a bare bones house with nothing in it.
Yeah.
Do you want that?
No.
So, like I said, that was a one-time thing that we really got into it because she wanted to show off because she was making more money than me. And I'm looking at like, I don't give a fuck about your money. Your money ain't gonna stop me from doing shit. But if you want to be petty about the situation, my name is attached to the majority of the shit in this motherfucking house. You can have the house. I wouldn't give a fuck about the house. I'll put this shit in storage, and I got family members and partners in the city that I can go kick it with till I get back, till I get my own apartment or whatever the case may be. You'll have the house, and you'll be nothing in the house. You'll literally have to sleep in with one of the kids at that point in time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have nothing in the house. You wouldn't have a refrigerator to put no food in. You wouldn't have a washer and dryer to wash your clothes. You wouldn't have a stove. You wouldn't have nothing. You wouldn't have TVs. You wouldn't have nothing.
Right.
So I'm saying all that to say that is this right here. Men are supposed to be the dominant, but with things going on with women, they don't want to be. They want to be dominant by default because they a man. But they don't want to be dominant when it comes to, because what a women doing is like, I can't say nothing to them. I can't do this. I like, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say to a woman within reason. I wouldn't advise no man to cuss no woman out. I wouldn't advise you to call them bitches and hoes all motherfucking day. To each his own, because some women like that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't advise you to talk crazy to them. I wouldn't advise you to undermine their accomplishments and their accolades and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Support them, give them what they need, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all like that shit. I said, but at the
Well,
same
hell, everybody like to be complimented. That's how we was end up fighting with Corey this morning because he was talking about flirting was toxic.
yes, I
No,
saw
he said flirting was cheating. I was like, no, it's not. There's boundaries to everything.
flirting to me, because I saw parts of it. I was getting myself together for my show, you know what I'm saying, doing my research and everything like that.
Right.
So I saw parts of it. And to
But you
me,
know, Corey always jump out the window. Like when he was talking about massages, he was talking about them booty rubs they be doing on Instagram. I was like,
yeah,
sir, hell no. I would never do no shit like that. That is disrespectful. He's like, can't no man massage my woman. I'm like, that's what the dude do. That's his job. Like, what are you talking? You get massaged by male. Yes, I've had massages, but ain't no man touching my woman. I'm like, yo, that's their job. And then he started talking about them things he see on. I was like, nah, bro, I wouldn't do no shit like that. It's crazy.
I put it like this. Like I said, I saw parts of it, but like I said, I would get my shit together for the day. And from what I can see is this right here. As far as flirting and cheating, it's only cheating when you go beyond talking. But I did read an article about this some years ago that where they said when you are talking to another person and your partner or spouse don't know about it, that's cheating. So it's kind of like it kind of like
Well, yeah. If you do it like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think uh saying I don't know you. Oh, look at you. You look nice or whatever. I don't find that problematic. I think that's normal.
I do too. And then
Right.
just by me being in the South, you know, we compliment each other all day. You know what I'm saying? We will tell a female
Right.
something good and not try
Now
to push
he
up
was
on.
talking about kikiing and touching people. Nah, don't touch me. Don't put your hand. Don't touch me.
Yeah,
Stay
man,
over there.
it's a boundary to flirting. Yeah, because just like you were saying, it's like, you know, we can chit chat, we can make each other laugh and all, but when you start putting your hands on me and rubbing, I'm like, oh, wait, what? You want to get my head busted on? That's what you
Right.
try to do. You try to get my head busted. You playing with my wife right now. Cause like in a lot of restaurants and shit like that, I talk a lot of shit. And the way
Yeah.
they be laughing and shit like that, they be doing the extra thing from me, and every time they walk off, my wife be like, "Ah, you gonna get that little girl head bust?" I'm like, I ain't did nothing but talking nice to the girl. She like, yeah, she being extra nice to you too. I'm like, well, what you want? You want our shit to be fucked up? You feel? I like you want our food to be cold, you want our drinks to be fucked up and shit like that. No, I'ma talk to them nice to make sure I get what I want. You know what I'm saying? They see you sitting right here, shit. I'm trying to make sure our experiences is nice. So yeah, I'm gonna talk a little shit. I'm gonna make them feel some type of way, and I'm gonna end up walking out the restaurant with your ass.
Hmm.
So I'm a firm believer. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, speaking of flirting, is this who I think it is? Is this my baby now? Now I used to have a crush on Tyranny. I used to have a crush on Tyranny. Tyranny got pretty smile, but Sugar Bum, yep. I jump out the
Sugar
window.
bum in the chat.
I see it. I jump out the
Hey,
window.
sugar bum.
I jump out the window for Sugar Bum. Mm-hmm. I already told her.
He said I
She,
jump out the window for sugar bum.
I already done told her she gonna be my next ex. She gonna be my next ex.
Y'all gonna be brother husbands fucking around with sugar bum.
Who?
All y'all. Oh,
Who
all
are
y'all.
y'all?
All y'all. All of you male men folk on this app want y'all some
Who?
sugar bum. All of you.
Who?
All every last one of y'all. Y'all love y'all some sugar bum. Say,
Them,
She gonna put
them,
y'all in the stable.
who?
Say, yeah, you going in the stable with the rest of them. Get
Who?
on rotation. Get your ass on rotation.
You know what? I ain't even got a problem being in Sugar Bum rotation. I swear I do. I swear I don't. I swear I don't. As long as I be in the top three, I'm good. As long as I be in her top three, I'm good. I ain't got no problem being in her rotation. Shit. I keep on telling her, like, just wait. Just wait. I'm gonna be tired of a minute. Mama. Queen.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Like I said, Sugar Bone, that's gonna be my next ex right there. And what she's still in the chat. Queen. I mean Sugar Bone. I want you to hear what I'm finna say right now. I want you to hear this loud and clear. Sugar Bone. Fuck them niggas. They ain't me.
Not check me and being extra nice to the waitress.
Why?
I don't care if she at work. Help her get through her work day. I'm gonna get food and we gonna leave. And she
That's
can
how
always tell her friends about that customer she had that made her feel good. And that's how I feel about it.
that's how I be looking at it. That's how I look at this shit. It's like shit. I be saying what I say to waitresses and shit, bartenders and shit like that to help them get through their motherfucking day. I don't, I'm just being nice. That's all that shit is. But it is what it is. But I just like I said, I feel like some dudes, because they men, feel like they need to have total control over women, but you only want total control because off of default because you got a dick. You know what I'm saying? Just like not too long ago, they were talking about being on programs and shit like that. What's the program? You ain't got one. Like how you gonna lead? How you gonna lead a female when you don't even know what the fuck you doing? And because she questioned your leadership skills, she wrong. But at the same time, she doing her due diligence. It's like, all right, I like you, but what's the plan? You ain't got no plan, and she gonna like, well, what you gonna do? If you want me to stay around, you don't know what the fuck you finna do, but you want her to stay. And then she end up in the decline, fucking around with you. But if she love me, she'll stay. Another form of manipulation. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna advise. I'm not advising my daughter to stay with a nigga that ain't got no plan.
Yeah.
I tell my wife, if I ain't the nigga you want to be with, leave me the fuck alone. Shit. If I ain't that nigga, leave me alone. That just be being real. If I can't do what needs to be done as a man, leave me the fuck alone. It been
Why
several
so
situations.
aggressive?
Huh?
Why so aggressive?
Well, I'm an aggressive ass nigga. That's how I look at shit. It's like, look, I pride myself on being a man. You know what I'm saying? And when I just look at how men operate, I look at it like, bruh, you want to be a man because you got a dick. You're not a man because you doing what men supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not doing my job as your man, by all means, leave me alone. It's no hard feelings. I'm not holding up my end of the bargain. Either I get myself together to be the man that need to be in your life, or I downgrade and give me a piece of shit ass female. It's either gonna be one or the other. I'm not gonna hold no woman around me just because I like her and I want her to be with me, but I ain't holding up my end of the bargain. That's bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do as a man. If I had to go get some more, just like we had the whole money situation. Even though my wife brought home more money, I'm a hustling ass nigga. And I used to tell her, like, man, that little $50 you make a day, more than me, I can go make that in 30 minutes. 10 minutes probably. I'm gonna bring home more money hustling than you do in one day of making $50 extra than me a day. I can go bring home 3, 4, 5 times that before I go to sleep. That's why that one argument we had, that real big argument we had about that, I had to put that out there too. It's like, look, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get some more money. Like that, what you do, that's your work check. I said I got my work check and I hustle. You know what I'm saying? I got my work check and I hustle. That $50 you bringing in extra, I'm making 200 extra on the side a day. We shouldn't even have these arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking at. Is like I can't talk the shit I talk if I know I'm not dominant and aggressive. I know I'm dominant. I know I'm aggressive. Like I don't give a fuck about your money. It ain't gonna stop me from being dominant and aggressive. I'm gonna be me in the way it is. I hate the niggas that want to be in that position when you're not that dude. You're not that dude. You know, that's what I don't like, when niggas just be barking. Like, bro, you not that nigga, bro. You not that nigga. You weaken them motherfuckers. Huh?
Nothing, I'm just talking shit. Go ahead.
But then on the women's side of the situation, it's the same thing. It's like, well, shit.
What up, Blaze?
What's up, Blaze? I used to hate female that would talk with shit when the government funded your whole lifestyle. Like, all I gotta do is make one phone call, man. I get your EBT snatched, your WIC snatched, your good fucking Section 8 snatched. Cause you bullshit. You ain't finna stun on me like you just
you a vindictive nigga.
I'm with the shit. Don't stun on me talking about you doing this, that, and the third. And I know the majority of your lifestyle is funded by the government, man. I'm gonna get in your motherfucking ass. Don't stun on me when I know the reality, when I know the truth. Now, if you working hard as a female, you ain't getting no government assistance or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Oh yeah, you doing that, shout, you getting it in. I ain't got no problem with it. You working, you doing it, you taking care of your business. I ain't got no problem. But when you want to stun on me talking about you doing this, that, and the third, like, bitch, you get $700-800 worth of food stamps and you sell all that shit to buy some fucking weed. You have ass feeding your motherfucking kids. You ain't supposed to have nobody in the house, but everybody that's on this Section 8 shit, but you got this nigga laid up in your motherfucking house. And you got the nerve to tell me I ain't shit, did it like, bitch, all I gotta do is make a phone call. I can get your ass fucked up real fast. Real fast. So you ain't finna sit up here and tell me how dominant you is when the majority of your shit is funded by the government. You ain't finna tell me how dominant you is because you got a little business, but you can't keep that motherfucker afloat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got your own boutique selling clothes and shit, but you can't keep the lights on in the store or in your motherfucking house. But you want to brag to me about your business. Like, I don't give a fuck. You ain't doing numbers. You ain't doing numbers. You wearing knockoff. That shit ain't no real Gucci. That ain't no real Louis. What you doing? You can't even get that shit like that. Like you putting that shit on. You can't get that shit like that without it being stolen or knockoff. So it's just a thing where we're in toxic relationship because somebody want to, like I say, everybody want to have a 51-49 relationship. Somebody got to be in control at all motherfucking time.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta be the deciding factor at all motherfucking times. So let's see. What next? You still with me, Queen?
I'm here. I am right here. I'm
Emotional,
trying. Mm-hmm.
emotional and psychological abuse. Who
Oh
who
wow.
who does it the most?
Ooh, and see, I can't say when it's gonna depend on each situation. I can't label none of these. Oh, this specifically male and this specifically female because each sex has the capacity to do all of the things. It's just gonna be the way that it is expressed sometimes. And that's different.
Excuse me. I'm like you on that because as far as the emotional part, both men and women are guilty of that shit. I don't know who more guilty of it, but both men and women are guilty of the emotional part because you'll say anything to a motherfucker to make them cry because you can't win the argument. That's just like when you've been on panels where you can't argue the talking point. You gotta call somebody out their name in order to try to win the argument. You know what I'm saying? Because just like I know, if I say something that triggers you emotionally and get you out of off your square, I damn near can win the argument. Not by debating the argument, but just by getting you emotionally charged up. So I think both men and women are guilty of emotional abuse because you have to try to win at all costs in a relationship for some strange reason. You just can't let somebody just like, you know what, you got it. I ain't even argue with you. I ain't even go to the name calling and none of that type of shit right there. You got it. You got it. Have your hand. You got it. You can have it. It is what it is. Somebody has always got to be right. And they will go to the all the mud slinging and all that type of shit right there just to be right. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Queen. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
I don't know because your kid been fucking up. So I don't know. You over there smoking?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Sound like one of them blunt coughs.
I wish.
Now, as far as the psychological abuse, who do you think is more guilty of that?
Ooh. So I think just like on a base level, I'm gonna give that one to women.
being more abusive psychologically.
Hmm.
Why you say that?
Because the women are natural nurturers,
I agree.
and so that'll be easier for them to do than it would be for a man. For a man to do that, there has to be some type of established relationship that's already predicated on some pattern of abuse.
I mean, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about my life and
Hmm.
dealing with women, I think the emotional abuse. I don't know because I know I
I kind of think they go hand in hand, the two.
yeah because you playing with my head and you playing with my heart.
Yeah, both of them. I don't
And
think you can do one without the other.
I you know what? You probably can because I'm a in my life I was an emotional manipulator. So I was an emotional abuser. If I want to be honest, I was an emotional abuser. I play with your emotions just to get the upper hand. I ain't got no problem telling nobody that. But now that I got older, I'm more of psychological. Like I like to make a motherfucker think when they don't want to think. You know what I'm saying? Playing with somebody's head is to me is harder than playing with somebody's emotions.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? People just out checking and getting trying to get up under somebody's skin. Everybody do that. And if your skin ain't thick enough to deal with the insults and the threats and all that right there, yeah, you gonna fall victim to either a man or a woman if you can't handle that shit. But psychological warfare is pretty much making the motherfucker think that they ain't what they really are.
Yeah, and I think both sexes is capable of that shit.
I want to say I want to agree with you, but it's kind of hard for the simple fact that men are supposed to be more logical than women, and women are supposed to be more emotional than men. But now that I've been doing content for damn near a year and jumping on panels here and there, it's like the men want to be logical. They try to make women think. You know what I'm saying? That what they doing is crazy. Hold up. Yes. Yeah, that was my wife calling me. She ain't want shit.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, the more I be doing these panels and just being folk chats and watching from the clouds, it's like the men want to be using shit in a logical standpoint, but they get so emotionally triggered when the women don't agree with their logic. And it's like they get to complaining so much because the women won't use logic. They want to use emotion. I'm like, bro, you dealing with emotional creatures. What you think they're gonna use first? They're not gonna use their brain first. They're gonna use emotions, and they're gonna make you feel some type of motherfucking way because they won't use logic. So I think I ain't gonna say they women are more emotional abusive, but growing up, my mama was the first woman to literally emotionally abuse me. Even though I
Hmm.
love, even though I love the shit out of my mom and all the women in my family, I'm the first motherfucker that told me I wasn't shit too, though. Before I started dealing with any female outside of them, they the first one to tell me I wasn't shit. I was fat. I was this. I was that. And you looking at this shit like, okay, I thought y'all loved me, but y'all ain't got no problem talking crazy about me when I ain't do what y'all want me to do. So
That's women.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So is it that women are more emotionally abusive than men, and I would say, yeah, because of the simple fact, if y'all don't get y'all motherfucking way, y'all ain't got no problem calling the nigga. Y'all ain't got no problem saying the nigga dick little. You ain't got no problem saying the nigga broke. You ain't got no problem saying the nigga dusty. You ain't got a problem talking about nigga hairline. You ain't got a problem talking about shit a nigga got going on because you don't get your motherfucking way. Now that's just the
Mm,
emotional part,
to a
but
certain degree, I understand.
the psychological part is the niggas because when they see women and they fucking up and shit like that, they always talking about you ain't thinking, you ain't thinking, you ain't moving, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. So they pretty much trying to tell women they y'all stupid. But women call niggas bitches, bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like I would say women are more emotionally abusive and men are more psychologically abusive. Yeah.
Mm, I mean, I think I like I said, I think both have the capacity to do it. It's just expressed in different ways based on biology.
I mean, yeah, based on biology, but I've been called a lot of I ain't I've been called a lot of boys by women. I ain't never been called no bitch ass niggas. I've been called a lot of boys. It's like, you know what I'm saying, just because I wouldn't do something a woman did. But
Yeah.
I also know is that, like I said, where I'm at now is like I could literally sit back and watch how you move as a woman. I could tell you, like, man, you stupid. You stupid because you putting your emotion into the wrong shit. You putting your feelings and love in the wrong shit, and you know you doing it, and can't nobody tell you doing wrong until you did wrong and realize that wasn't the best situation. And then you want to sit there and say, well, why didn't nobody tell me this shit? A nigga tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. Now, as far as the emotional shit, just like we were going back with the communication and all that type of shit right there, just like you tell about your friend. She said the nigga sex wasn't good, but she said that after the fact of what? She got mad at the nigga, right? Hello. This lady crazy. This motherfucker. Queen. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I fuck a queen. Queen to my dog. I fuck a queen. Queen can't be my co. What the hell you?
Don't talk no noise, okay? I had to answer a question real quick.
Oh,
It, I was hurt. I was hurt.
I'm
Dang, it was less than 30 seconds. You tripping? Chill,
man.
breathe.
You know I love you though, Queen. You my heart.
It's what's up, you know.
But yeah, but your partner, the one you were telling me about earlier, talking about the nigga says wasn't good and he was broke and shit. When all this shit happened? When she got mad at him?
I have no idea that this was a client. This one I was just telling you
I mean,
about
my
some of
bad,
the.
your client. Chances are all that shit came out. If she told that nigga that shit, all that shit came out when she was mad at that nigga.
I mean, is there ever a good time to tell somebody some shit like that? It's just when you mad, you just got the courage to just blurt that shit out.
When you mad and when you're drunk. But before she got mad, before she was drinking, guess what? He was blowing that back out there, all that, all that type of shit. And oh baby, that's fine. We ain't gotta go to this. We ain't gotta go to Roof Chris. We ain't gotta go here. I understand. You know, I ain't that hungry no way. I wasn't planning on eat that big steak no way. And then all of a sudden they get mad at each other. You a broke ass, weak ass, your stroke ain't talking about shit. Woo, 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 woo. I mean, let's be honest. That's emotional damage, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So again, women are more abusive emotionally, and I would say men are more abusive mentally. I mean, we can argue about it, but I'm going. You know,
I
you
mean,
can't. I mean, you know, you ain't gonna beat me, so ain't no sense trying to argue with me either.
no, I'm not gonna argue with you because I think it's nuanced and I think it's individually based. I don't think I could label it to just a specific gender. I think it can go both ways.
Okay. What about the whole gaslighting and reality distortion? Who worse, men or women?
See, 10 years ago I would say women. Now that shit about even. Everybody crazy as hell out here. They crazy.
Well,
Females
everybody got.
crazy.
Would you say everybody
All of
got their
them crazy. They all crazy.
everybody got their own idea of what reality is?
Yeah, bro. It's insane out here. These people is insane. I be listening today. They be
Eh,
really serious about this stuff they be saying. I be like, what the hell planet you live on? What?
Hold up, before we go in the further, you see what Sugar Bone said.
She said, I think mental and emotional abuse are the same. I think men are more physically abusive. I agree with that.
Yeah, I could agree with that too because um like bro, it's like and that will be killing me is that when I be like I said, when I be listening to these panels, that's the main thing me and I go to is like push come to shove, a nigga would run in your house and take your shit, a nigga would do this, that, and the third. Woo, 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 woo. You literally trying to scare women into doing what? Getting with a nigga to protect you. Wouldn't you agree with that? Or when they arguing with a woman, they'll sit there and say, you ain't gonna say that shit in my face because you already know that there's a chance that I might hurt you. Ain't that pretty ain't that on the same line as like, you know, because I'm a man, I'm physically stronger, there's a good chance that you're not gonna act the way you act in front of me because there's a chance that I might put my hands on you and hurt you.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. It's like just saying some shit like that. Let me know how weak some of these niggas is because that's your last resort. Is like you can't take what a woman is saying. It's hurting your motherfucking feelings. So at the end of the day, you say, well, you know what? You ain't gonna say it to my face because there's a good chance I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I'm like, bruh, stop arguing. If that shit bothering you so much, why the fuck you keep arguing? To the point that you literally want to put your hands on a female just to win. I can't give a nigga stripes for that type of shit like that. Like that was your last resort, bro. To sit there and say I'll give her a black eye, I'll kick her in the teeth or some shit like, bro. Really?
Not kicking the city.
I'm
Stop
just
it.
saying it's like that's the last resort because you can't win the argument. I mean, really, that shit weak as water. That
I
shit.
mean, not to them. That's their biological advantage. Why wouldn't they fall
That's
back
my
upon their?
that's my biological advantage too. That's my. But I remember one time the chick I was dating before my wife. She was a big thick chick, about 5'10", 5. She was 5'10", about good 180, big thick chick. And she called herself gonna be mad at me one day and gonna run up on me. Had her little squad with her and everything. I was coming out of my break room. She had her little squad with her about 5, 6 deep. Come up on me talking shit, talking about what she gonna do to me. And I looked, I said, Shawty, you do not want these motherfucking problems. I'm gonna bust your motherfucking head and all your partner head with it. And walked off. And I'm like,
Oh wow.
it wasn't even me just on some I'm a dominant nigga type shit. I'm like, you not finna come up on me talking about you finna put your hands on me. When I was like, look, you can try if you want to, but I know when I kick it up or not, you ain't gonna fuck with me. Now I'm gonna let you talk your little shit, and I'm gonna let you get this shit off. But at the end of the day, you talking about putting your hands on me, knowing I'm with the shit. knowing I'm a slick crazy. You gonna talk shit to me, talking about what you gonna do to me, and I'm like, really? And this coming after like a week or two after you done stabbed me with a rat tail comb already.
What? What
Yeah,
kind of ghetto shit you got going on?
bro. We were going to the casino, and we went to the casino. We went down
Wow.
there. On the way back, she thought she saw me talk to another female down there. I wasn't. So she argued with me all the way back from the casino. This motherfucker took a rat tail comb out her purse and stabbed me in my arm while I was driving. We were finna go get a room. She pulled the rat tail out her motherfucking purse and stabbed me in my arm. I looked down at it and I was like, you know what? I'm finna take your ass home. Fuck that room. Fuck all that type of shit. Fuck you. I'm finna take your ass home. This motherfucker was like, nah, I don't want to go home. I want to go and go to the room. I want to go and go to the room. And I'm sitting there like, nah, fuck that. You just stabbed me. I'm telling you I ain't did this. I ain't doing it. Woo, woo, woo. You just gonna stab me with a rat. That shit hurt. That shit hurted. Long story short, we end up going to the room I fucked the shit out of. But you know what I'm saying? You want to come back some weeks later and time that you gonna do this, that, and the third to me, you gonna put some physical harm on me. I'm like, shut up, bust your motherfucking head. It wouldn't even take me a minute. And your partners. It wouldn't even take me long to get in y'all groove.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I've been around a lot of ghetto bros. That's why I don't have a problem with crazy chicks. I used to deal with crazy chicks. They don't bother me.
Yeah, but like I don't. There ain't no reason to be putting your hands on no woman unless she putting her
No, I
hands
don't.
on you.
Like I said, I don't agree with it. But you ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, just sit there because I'm not that type of dude to want to be like I put my hands on you in a good way. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
make you feel good. But as far as that DV and all that type of shit right there, nah, that ain't my style. I like my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I like to be free. I don't want to be locked up with a bunch of hard legs. I want to be free. You know what I'm saying? But
unless she hit you first, then you got the right to knock the hell out of her.
yeah, and that really what it was, because you ran up on me talking shit, talking about what you finna do to me, and I'm just sitting there. I didn't even break stride. I just kept a pushing. I kept a walking. I'm like, look, man, I will bust your motherfucking head and your partner's motherfucking head. Leave me the fuck alone. And I just kept, it was like it wasn't me having to stop and tell her that. She literally ran up on me while I was walking, and I just kept walking, talking shit. Like it wasn't even a issue.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even sit there entertain that bullshit. I just kept on walking, and while I was walking, I was still talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, look, I can literally stop and go. We can go and do what we gonna do. Or I can go and say what I'm gonna say and keep pushing. But as far as what the fuck I was talking about? Oh, yeah, gaslighting and distorting reality. You say about Eve and that.
yeah. I still, yeah. I think it's even like it used to be. I used to could be like it's just the women because the women have all these weird behind ideas, from listening to all them fairy tales and all that stuff. Now it ain't just the women; these men crazy as hell too. They think they
So,
supposed to
so, so both of them
mm,
delusional.
as hell just out they mind.
I be saying this same thing. I be like, man, y'all motherfuckers stupid. Like you can't tell these motherfuckers. It's like they look at so much social media and use that as reality. And when I'm like, bro, them just either that should be staged or it's just a viral one-off that you can caught hold to where you see some bullshit. But they use that shit as the reality of what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Just like the women talking about the 50,000 broke. Like the majority of people make $50,000 or between 50 and $75,000. I was going through my community tab yesterday, just looking at all the questions I done asked over the past month or so. The
Hmm.
majority of motherfuckers is quote unquote broke. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? The majority of them, men and women, the majority of them broke.
Yes.
So why is y'all listen to women saying about you broke when they just as broke as you? Why they so offensive? Because everybody that
Because
make it.
that's the problem. They be listening to women. Can't listen to women.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is the problem? Or like what we talking about? Niggas want to be in a motherfucker want to be in a relationship, but the problem is they don't trust nobody.
Well, then they don't need to be in a relationship.
That's what I'm like I said, I'm going through my community tab. I'm kind of looking at questions I'm asking. I'm like, what's the bigger problem that people have in a relationship? Trust. Okay. Do people want to be in a relationship? Yeah. So how you gonna be in a relationship you don't trust nobody? Or the one I put up not too long ago is we using the dating for an investment strategy in today's dating market. I put 4 different options. The majority of motherfuckers said, I want to spend a little but get a lot. And I'm like,
Yep.
so you motherfuckers don't want to do nothing but want everything.
Yeah, you gonna hear it in the conversation when they be talking. That's why I be like, I just be sitting in the bushes. I don't even join the conversation no more.
That's why I
Y'all
be saying.
crazy hell.
And you know, Corey had said one day, he was like, big dog, a lot of the questions you ask in your community tab can be topics by themselves because of the simple fact I'm asking these questions to see where people mind really at. And the truth of the matter is, I don't even know if these majority men, majority women, or even, but I'm just looking at the answers and I'm like, you motherfuckers want this, but you don't want to do this.
They want to do nothing. They want to get the most they can get out of somebody without giving a lesson. That's why them women be like, take me on $5,000 date so I can show all these women what I got out of your ass. And then we ain't even together, girl. I ain't getting
Man,
none. What the fuck?
and the niggas be just as bad because they talking about how, oh man, it's a bad ass bitch, but we ain't together like that, but I'm willing to smash on her whenever the case may be, but she ain't my chick. Like,
Yeah, all of that weird. They both all of them crazy. I just be like, this what y'all out here doing, huh? I see why can't nobody get along. Now I see that's why this is hookup culture. All y'all selfish and trash.
selfish and trash, be wanting the most, but don't want to do shit for the other person. But they want that person to give you the whole motherfucking word, and you don't want to give them shit. I be sitting there like, man, you motherfucker stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. That's why I always say if I was in my 20s in 2024,
Hmm.
I wouldn't have a complaint. I'd be just as stupid as the women talking. I'd be just as stupid. Like, man, look, bottom line, like we say, you want some dick? You want some dick? We'll get that part out the way first. Everything that come out of the dick and the pussy, guess what? We'll work on that shit. I'll be just as stupid. I'll be just as stupid. I now be in my right mind the whole time, and I'll be breaking that shit down along the way. Like, look, this is what you said you wanted. This is what you gonna get. I know you want to fuck. Outside of fucking, what else you want? You want 50,000? You want a nigga to make $100,000, baby? I ain't never been a 6-figure nigga. I ain't finna start that for your ass. I'm not finna start for your ass now. Will I protect you? Yeah, if you really fucking with me, yeah, I protect you. Especially if my life in danger too. Yeah, I'm gonna protect you, Shawty. But if you out around here popping off at the mouth, talking crazy niggas and shit like that, and I'm gonna look at you, I'm like, all right, now what you gonna fight this nigga? Go fight this nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You ain't gonna be looking at me crazy like you gonna jump in. Nope, you talking stupid to this man. I don't. Oh, you a weak ass nigga. Yep, and I was a weak ass nigga before you start talking crazy to that nigga over there. So I'm just saying, it's so stupid. They stupid. They dumb. And swear they be talking the most knowledge, be kicking the most knowledge. I'm like, bro, y'all dumb as fuck. And y'all wonder why y'all can't get shit right. All right, financial exploitation. Who worse?
Financial exploitation. That's
Yeah.
probably gonna be women.
Are you sure?
I
Because
mean, who? Because
I'm
what?
also thinking about. I'm also thinking on the other end how men would like to say if a woman don't do X, Y, and Z, they gonna not. They ain't gonna spend no money on it. Like if I want some head, and she won't give me no head. I just cut the lights off.
Uh, but see, you got to get to that point where one is in said position. See those type of positions. Okay. So one thing I tell women is that men can only do what you allow them to do. So in order for a dude to be able to do that, you have already set the precedence that he could do that.
Right.
So you got to be already set up to be in that type of scenario.
Right. In order for
But
him
women,
to
on the other hand, you got a whole generation, population, demographic of men that really believe they can't entertain, go out on a date or nothing with no woman unless they big bank hank around this
man. That what I like on that
bitch.
end. What cheered me out is that you don't like. I don't advise any man on the first date to go blow the whole bank on the first date. That's just stupid. But for some strange reason, they believe either I gotta go 5, 6, up to $1,000 first dates, or we just taking a walk in the park. And I'm like,
Yeah,
man, I'm not gonna walk in the park. I'm not gonna take motherfucker on no coffee dates or no shit like that. My first date consists of dinner and a movie. I'm willing to spend, depending on where we going, like I'll spend 100, 150 on dinner. Depending on if I like you or not. If I don't like you, I ain't spending that much money on. If I don't like you, we go to Sonic, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? But if I like you, I'm willing to spend a little bit more. A movie, that ain't shit. So I'll buy dinner and I'll buy a movie.
shit. Movies like $40, $50 now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Especially if you want something from the concession stand.
Mhm.
They gonna bust you up at the concession stand.
You gonna pay about $40 for the movie ticket, and then if you buy something at the theater, that's easily $100 at the movies.
Because I know I go to the joint that I like to go to, man. I think we pay like $12, $15 a ticket.
You ain't even had a dollar movie no more. That's
No,
crazy.
ain't no dollar movie no more. So we'll spend about $12, $15 a ticket and go to the concession stand. What I like getting a little popcorn combo. I love popcorn. I get my little popcorn combo, just the popcorn and the drink. That motherfucker about $15 too. I'm like, God damn. And then don't have my son with me. I got paid for his ticket. This nigga don't want no combo. He want chicken strip. They call about $8. Then he want a drink call about $4. Then he want some candy. And I'm like, bro, you gonna spend more money than me and your mama combined just because of what you want at the concession stand. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a problem with dinner in the movie. Then you got niggas on one end that want to spend $500-$600 for a fur that I'm like, nah, that's dumb. I ain't doing all that type of shit. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. I ain't got no reason to show off all my money like that. That's stupid. But at the same end, I'm not gonna go to Starbucks for a date either. Cause like I drink coffee at breakfast time. That's not a date. Let me get my day started. That's not a date. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So in order for me to get exploited by a woman, I have to be a full-blown desperate sucker for a woman to exploit me. Now, that's one thing when I was going to the strip club and shit like that. I'm knowing I'm finna get exploited at the strip club. That's what I'm there for. I'm there. I'm pay my 10, 15 to get in. I'm gonna have to buy my 2 drinks. That about another $20 or whatever the case may be. And I'm finna blow some money. depending on how I feel. I'm gonna be
Make
throwing
it
money.
rain on them hoes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be throwing money on stage,
I
or
love going to the strip club. It say shit fun as hell.
it be
Last time I
fun.
went, that girl gave me a lap dance. I was like, get it,
That's what I'm saying. But I'm already knowing I'm gonna get exploited because I'm at a strip club. It's number of women in there, and in order for me to have some real fun, I'm gonna have to spend some money in the strip club, which is majority women, right or wrong.
Yeah, they got babies to feed. Buy the baby some cereal.
Exactly. So I'm getting exploited, but I know I'm getting exploited. I'm volunteering to get exploited. Then when you sit up here and say I gotta spend $500-$600 on the day, nigga, you trying to show out for a motherfucker that's gonna give me the same pussy for less? You done. I remember one time
Yeah,
what'd you say?
go ahead.
I remember one time I was in this strip club and the girl would give the girl, we was in the VIP room.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went at that point in time, it was in the VIP room. If you gave them $50, you could smash for 3 songs. That
Oh, hell no. See, I don't know what kind of ghetto. Go ahead.
so I gave the chick $50. She let me hit for 3 songs. Now they can't pick the song. They just whatever the DJ playing is the 3 songs.
Damn, that's 9 minutes. Hey, go ahead.
Could be shorter, could be longer, depending on the song.
I mean,
But
on average.
about 9 minutes average. So I gave her $50. Woo, we did what we did. I come back some weeks later. I get up with her again. She was bragging about how Yo Gotti came in that motherfucking gave us some racks. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, I'm not going past the $50 we already agreed on, shout out. Like, I don't give a fuck what Yo Gotti. I don't give a fuck what Yo Gotti gave you. I'm finna give you these $50. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
that was your one-time money. I'm your regular money, bitch.
Heck,
Get in line.
I'm one of these regular niggas that come to this motherfucker. I'm not Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti blessed you with some racks. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be looking at me like Yo Gotti. Like, no, I'm nowhere near this nigga. No, not gonna happen. But that what I be tripping off of. A nigga gonna go all out their way for a female that's going for less. But then on the other end, you got females that you trying to get for little or nothing that want more, and you get mad when she want more. So that's the only way I can
I
see.
mean, it depends on the person and the circumstances. Cause is it really less?
Cause of what?
Is it really less?
Like I be trying to tell dudes now is like when they be talking about the whole body type, body count and shit like that. I be like, bro, let's be honest. A nigga gonna marry her. I be like, what she do for me, she might not do for you. And it is what it is. There's no way around that shit. She might be a whole slut puppet for me because she want to be a slut puppet for me. With you, she might like you too, but she wants you to treat her like a lady. Me, she didn't require me to treat her like a lady. She required me to just blow her back out. With you, she wanted the whole girlfriend experience. I said it just is what it is. You can't argue with that type of shit. You can't sit up here and say, well, if he didn't have to do X, Y, and Z, why I gotta do X, Y, and Z? Because we different. We two different individuals, and depending on where she at in life, she might not
You
be on the
know,
same.
that is a conversation that should be explored more because folks don't seem to understand that there are differences in people which would change the energy, relationship, and dynamic and what a person will or won't do. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They don't seem to understand. Like maybe she. Let's go work. Let's use work for an example because that's something that I can relate to. I am a homemaker, okay,
Right.
but maybe if I was married to a different person, that would not be what the fuck I'd be up in here doing. I wish I would keep a house for you, nigga. I'm going to go get this job. maybe there is a dude, and perhaps the emotional support that he gives to me, I would be willing to do a 50-50 situation with
Right,
that guy.
right.
Because it is that nobody can be 100% everything that you would desire. Hell, if we
I
could
agree.
get that shit, then we wouldn't be having relationship conversations. Damn it, we already up. You not 100%. Let me go find 100. Okay, that's not a thing. But there are different things that a person can give to you that will maybe you 80% over here, 10% here, and that. But when you get with somebody else, those numbers are rearranged
Yeah, they
in
change.
different ways. It's different allocations of things,
Yeah,
and that what makes the relationship be what it is. And people don't have that type of. They think everybody's supposed to be this damn cookie cutter uh blueprint
right.
of whatever it is they desire. And I'm like, that don't work. That's why they be like, I'm gonna get out of this relationship, get into the next. That's a bad idea. You might want to sit down and be by yourself and see. Then people can't be by themselves. That's a whole nother topic. But be by yourself so you can recalibrate and figure out who you are and what it is you like, what you don't like, and all of that before you go hop into another relationship. Cause the ones that just hop from relationship to relationship to them the most toxic ones.
Yeah. Them be the ones that no matter what, they never satisfied. Never satisfied. But just like you were saying, and just like when you like I said, if I'm with a certain female and she required me to do the bare minimum just to get everything up out of her, then yeah, I'm gonna do the bare minimum because I'm getting everything up out of her that I want. Now, once that relationship is over with and done, and I get to the next relationship and I have to do a little bit more, now it's like, okay, I have to do a little bit more because just like with the first one, that was my little junt. I liked her just like I like this one that want me to do more shit. I like her too. It's
Yeah.
just that when I was with the little joint, all she wanted to do was get high. And she gave me the word. With this one, I have to do more, I have to be more mature, more responsible, you know what I'm saying? Take on dates and do all that little type of shit right there. But if I like her, I'm gonna do it.
Mhm.
So that be the thing is that if you like her, you're gonna do it. If you don't like her, like I said, if you get with a chick and she asks you to do the bare minimum and you get whatever you want out of her, why would you fuck that up, bro? Why would you fuck that up when you ain't gotta do shit? Because you want something better than what she is. Cause in my case, the females I was dealing with before my wife, I had got tired, I had got bored with them because I was getting what I want and I didn't have to do shit.
There was no challenge.
There was no challenge. Just like I could sit there, I could talk crazy to them. Y'all know I'm talking to other women and all that type of shit right there. And I can still get what I want up out of you. It was no challenge. Then when I get with my wife, I'm sitting here like, oh, it's a challenge over here. I gotta do X, Y, Z over here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a minute.
Yep. I got see candles there. My Richard. What's going on in the chat? I'm gonna come over there and look in a minute. I walked away. I walked away from the phone. I'll be right back. I'm coming. I'm coming. How y'all doing on this good, wonderful Wednesday? Big Dog up here talking his ass out. He been up here. How long we been up here? 2 hours now. Let me look at the time. Let me see. Let me see what string y'all got to say. Oh boy. Let's see.
Now what you
He
were
said
saying,
I was talking shit about you while you was away. Don't worry about it.
Queen,
Yeah. Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Sugar Bone,
Oh hell.
you prefer a man that lead with their wallet. Why?
Money
I would
good.
like to know, Sugar Bone, why?
We like money because we like stuff. I already told you that. Oh, okay. You can
You
hear
can hear
both of
both
us.
of
Okay,
us.
good.
I mean, I ain't against. I mean, like I said, it all depends. Cause just cause you know what I'm saying, sugar bun. Cause you say you prefer a nigga to leave with their wallet. It been some niggas you done fuck with that didn't leave with their wallet.
We
You
still
and I
like
both
stuff.
know that.
I told
I
you
ain't
that.
sitting there passing judgment or whatever the case may be. But the truth of the matter is, at one point in time in your life, the nigga didn't have to have no money to get up with you. The nigga didn't have to
That
have
don't
no
mean she
big
was
bank
gonna
to
choose
get up
him.
with you. Even though I would sit there and say from the pictures I done seen of you that it's probably worth it.
Look at his
I'm
ass. Look
also
at him.
knowing that some niggas didn't have to have no bankroll to get over with you. Whether
But
it
that
was
don't
for
mean
a week
she was gonna
or a
choose that
month
nigga.
or whatever the case
That
may
don't
be.
mean
Yeah,
that.
I ain't gonna knock you. To each his own.
That don't mean she was
To
gonna
each his
choose
own.
him.
I might take you to Root Chris at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy you a
Man, what the
chocolate
heck?
martini and a nice ribeye. Yep. I'll fuck
What?
with
What?
you. Well, Queen is a terrible co-host.
You can't hear me? When y'all tell him that I'm talking, he need to fix his
Josh,
shit.
if you got it, why not? I mean, like I said, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue with no dude that got it and willing to flaunt it. I'm not gonna argue with you. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. There's no argument over here. I just know me. It like depending on who it is, depending on who I'm messing with at that time. Nah, I can't hear you, Queen. Like it depending on who it is, Josh, is if I like you, I might spend some money on you. If I don't like you, I'm not spending no money on you. That's just that on that. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever your definition of money like with me, if I don't like you, I put it like this. This is where I would be at right now, 2024, if I was single. Just to just to test the waters. I would take a female to Five Guys. I say that a whole lot. It is I would take somebody to Five Guys. Queen,
Can you hear me?
can y'all hear
Can,
Queen? Or they just my shit?
that's you, cause they can hear
Okay.
me. I been talking shit this whole time, and you ain't heard a word I said.
Queen,
I mean, you don't see
I
my
can't hear you.
bubble moving. You need to refresh your string yard. You need
Can
to
y'all hear
refresh.
Queen?
See, it ain't me. Got me sitting over here
Yeah,
like
I can't hear
he
her.
sitting up here ignoring me. Don't ignore me. I was
Well, me.
talking big shit. Oh, oh damn. Then he muted me. You need to refresh. Tell him to refresh.
What happened?
Tell him to refresh
Can
his
y'all hear
string
me?
yard.
This shit crazy, boy. String y'all been with the shit lately.
String yard with the shit. String
Queen,
yard with the shit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
shit.
Hello. Everybody else can hear me. Tell him to pull up his YouTube.
Oh
Tell him
shit.
to pull it
I'm
up
I'm
on YouTube.
I'm about to get ready to end in a couple more minutes anyway. You know what I'm saying? Refreshing wasn't gonna do nothing for me when I was already getting ready to end it in a couple more minutes. Blaze. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that this shit fucked up because we were vibing, we were chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Pull it up on YouTube. He like, I'm so hurt. Oh, I'm sad as Miss Dudhead ass nigga. You need to rewatch this stream anyway, so you can see how I was roasting the hell out your ass. Just turn you up, turn you up the whole stream. Just turn you up.
Hold up.
My love. Yeah, you
Queen.
just need to refresh. Yes, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me? Cause my circle is lit, so that means that
Man.
StreamYard is
Okay.
picking up my voice.
All type of fucked up right now. Hey, I ain't
Just
that too excited
refresh.
on what the fuck going on. It cool.
Just hit
But
refresh. Refresh, bro. It's okay. You gonna drop
Queen, I
down and
can't
come
hear
right back
you.
up.
I don't y'all gonna have to give me some more courses on how to run stream y'all correctly.
Refresh, Pippin. Hit the refresh
I
button.
don't know what
We
the fuck
keep
is
telling
happening.
you, refresh,
But
dude. Damn, hard head ass
yeah.
niggas.
The only last thing I want to talk about is isolation from your family and friends and shit like that. And who do it worse. I would say that men do it worse. Men have a problem with it more than women because when men get in a relationship with women, they want to cut women off from everything they do. They don't want them to go outside. They don't want to have no social media. Let me see.
Dang, God. That's why you can't deal. This see, Negroes don't listen. You see how they don't listen. Y'all see how they don't listen. Let's see if he can hear me when he come back. Can you hear me now?
It didn't work.
Damn, your shit fucked up. Where
It
is your
didn't work,
speakers at?
Queen.
Speakers.
Man, we were vibing too. But I'm gonna get ready to shut this John down. Let me go and get this out the way about the isolation. Men do it work. Men have a problem with it because of the simple fact when they get in a relationship with a female that's any type of attractive or whatever the case may be, they tend to want to tell the woman that she can't be on social media no more. She can't do this. She can't do that. She can't go nowhere with nobody. Check my speakers. Hold up.
Obama's internet. Got the Obama nets. That what the microwave McDonald's Wi-Fi. You know, he did say he was stealing somebody's Wi-Fi on another stream. So, you know, maybe they came to collect. They just didn't collect the full. They ain't collect everything. You know.
Nah, I ain't got no Obama internet. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. God damn, this shit crazy, motherfucker,
This
man.
funny as hell. He can't
I
hear me,
swear to God,
but y'all
yeah,
can.
this shit
This is
crazy.
hilarious.
God damn,
I can't wait till the playback comes. I'm gonna clip
yeah,
this up
this
because
fucked up.
I bet this is hilarious. I might just,
Yeah,
I might
yeah,
download this
game over.
video
It is what it is.
and react to it.
Anyway, man, look, I
Okay, I'm gonna be
appreciate y'all
quiet and let him wrap up his stream.
like this, man, because me and Queen were rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying? Me and Queen were rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying? I
Y'all should
appreciate
tell
that.
him that I'm still talking shit while
Hey,
he's
man,
talking. Y'all
y'all
should
ain't
let
like
him
this
know.
right now. Please like if you ain't shared this, please share it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,200 before the end of April. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Queen, we gonna have to talk about this on another day. You feel what I'm saying? But damn, I need to wait. Wait on what, Queen? Yo, the shit dead. I don't know
He
what the
said
fuck
he's
happened. They can
dead.
hear
This shit
you.
funny as
They can hear
hell.
me, but I can't hear you.
This shit funny as
What
hell.
give me some information, Queen. I mean, I hit the refresh. The shit didn't work.
Information. I don't know. You might have to just restart your computer,
You
Pippin.
can start a stream if you want to. I'll be over there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem trying to finish this conversation, but right now, this shit dead in the water. We ain't getting nowhere when and they hear you, they hear me. I can't hear you though.
What up? It is what
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying?
TV.
So you want to start a stream on your side, that cool, whatever the case may be. I ain't got no problem. I got do a few little items, a few little things around the house before I get over there with you. That's why I said I was gonna get ready to shut it down at around 2 anyway. Ain't that what it seemed like? She just done hijacked my shit.
Okay. Let
Ah.
me
So look here
know
though. I'm gonna go end it.
when ready.
And if Queen gonna start a stream up, I'm gonna go over there and be over there in a few minutes. I gotta get some shit done around the house right fast. But if Queen gonna start a stream up, I'll be over there. If y'all can go over there to her channel and continue the conversation till I get over there, that's perfectly fine. I will be over there in about 10, 15 minutes.
This shit funny as hell. Okay, tell him I'm fist to hop down. Okay, and he can end his show. All right.
In the comment and you'll start. Gones, like I said, give me about 10, 15 minutes, Queen. I'ma shut this
Okay,
up. Give me about 10, 15 minutes.
I'll go ahead and start it up.
15
Tell
minutes.
him to hold on. Tell him to wait while I set the stream up so we can just mosey right on over there. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about though. I'm gonna just go live. Fuck it. All
All
right.
right,
I tell
that's
him I'm
what
finna
she
hot
okay.
down.
So she finna get ready to start the stream. Y'all go over the Queen shit and do what y'all do over there. And I'll be over there in about 10, 15 minutes. We're gonna continue the conversation and some more shit. All right, so I appreciate all that kind through, and I'm hollering at y'all in a few minutes over at Queen Channel.